Hi, my name is Will Davis, and this is my influential podcast. When I was young, my mom used to play music from artists such as Shania Twain, Sir Charles Jones, and The Temptations all the time at home. However, my father was a DJ at the time, so he would play mostly rap music. He would listen to gangster rappers, mostly from the West Coast, such as NWA, Snoop Dogg, Kurupt, Dr. Dre, and Warren G. I was always with my father as a kid, so the music that he would listen to, that will be the music I listened to. And the one person I would say I gravitated more to was Tupac. His whole style, the way he would change the pitch of his voice in certain rhymes just to get a point across. The way my father and everyone around me would speak so highly of him, even though they never even met him before. They don't know how he is personally, but his music and his influence on the music culture is very, very powerful. I was 7 years old singing his songs, and I didn't understand the lyrics at the time. Of course, I do now, but when I was a kid, I was 7 years old singing his lyrics. Of course, my father and my mother wasn't around at the time when I was singing the lyrics, because I would get in big trouble over that. Tupac inspires me to be whoever I want, and he inspires everyone else to be whoever they want, regardless of what anyone else thinks. Just be yourself. Tupac was one of the first artists that I know that could successfully make gangster rap songs, then turn around and make a knowledgeable song and even a love song that would make you sit down and think. He could make songs like Dear Mama, Brenda's Got a Baby, I Ain't Mad at You, which were songs about appreciation and making change in your life to improve yourself as a person. He also did make songs like Gangsta Party, I Get Around, and California Love, which were songs that were sexually explicit, possibly crime influence, but he could merge those two worlds together. By doing this, Tupac proved that you don't have to be this gangster or this big monster that gangster rappers are perceived as, and that by indeed showing a different side of yourself sometimes can be beneficial for you, which also shocked people because he dared to do it, he done it, and it worked. On November 29, 1994, the judge conveyed to deliberate charges of sodomy, sexual abuse, and weapons possessions against Tupac and his co-defendant, Charles Fuller. They stood accused of molesting a 19-year-old woman in Tupac's hotel suite on November 18, 1993. After the deliberations, Tupac left for a publicity stop in Harlem. Then he went to Times Square's Quad Recording Studio. Facing a maximum of 25 years, Tupac knew that this would probably be the last time he could go to the studio in a very long time. Tupac was convicted in December of '94 for felony sexual abuse, and he spent a few months upstate before being bailed out by Death Row Suge Knight. On November 30th, 1994, Tupac and his entourage were held at gunpoint in an elevator at Quad Studio. Tupac's entourage got down on the floor, but Tupac being Tupac, he refused to get down on the floor and made a loogie at the gunman. Well, I'm not sure if he actually spit the loogie at the gunman or not. He was shot 5 times and robbed for his $30,000 diamond ring and $10,000 worth of gold chains. The gunman did not take Tupac's diamond-encrusted gold Rolex. He recovers and thinks Puff Daddy and Biggie set him up. Not only did he make music, Tupac started showing up on a big screen as well. He played roles in a few movies like Juice, Above the Rim, and Poetic Justice, which means he's versatile, flexible, never scared to go outside the box, but most of all, he wanted to do more than what he was known for, which is a big quality that I could take away from him. He pushed the boundaries for gangster rap. Even to this day, some say he's still viewed as the greatest rapper that ever lived. And by some, I mean me. I think he's the greatest rapper that ever lived.